Okay, cool. I think we are recording. Brilliant. Right, so this is for anyone that's on the call right now, but I'm also recording this, so anyone, you might not be watching it live, but you can watch it back, and you can send the link to other people as well. So Isagenix, obviously, this is what I've been banging on about for the last few months. So that was my 16-week transformation. I'm Georgia. I'm a mum of an 18-month-old little girl. I was completely fed up of constantly feeling tired, exhausted, no motivation to train, just feeling pretty low, to be honest. And I was eating really healthily, thought I was doing everything right, but just weren't getting the results in the gym, and just always feeling bloated and a bit blur, basically, the way I describe it. So my friend introduced me to the system. And I was skeptical at first, probably like most people. I'd heard of kind of things that I thought were similar, and I just put it in a box and was like, not for me. So bless Amanda, she had to work quite hard for a couple of months to kind of encourage me to give it a go. And I did. 6 months down the line, I used the products every single day. I'm in my maintenance phase, so I'm not trying to lose weight, just trying to gain a bit more muscle, feel really good, loads of energy, so much more energy for my little girl. And also building a really nice little business on the side. So I'm really, really pleased with it. I'm now starting to build a team, which is the best thing ever to see them doing well. So, right. And then, talking about the lifestyle, there's my little girl, Gabby, my coach, and some of the other girls in our team. Such an amazing community. Feel really lucky to have met some amazing people doing Isagenix, and we now get to go on trips together and holidays and stuff like that. So really, really lucky. Everyone's such like positive and supportive as well, which is amazing. So this was the trip that I watched my friend Amanda go on before I'd signed up to using the products, and it was the thing that made me think, oh, hang on a minute, like this is a real actual thing. Amanda's only been doing it a couple of months and she's already won an all expenses paid holiday to Tenerife in January. I was like, what? Like, I'd love to do something like this, and you can take your children as well. So that was when the kind of opportunity side really excited me. But of course, I was one of those people that wanted to try the products initially to see if I liked them and see if I got the results before I started sharing. So I kind of didn't tell anyone I was using it for about a month before I told anyone. And then I wish I'd started so much sooner, because now I've had about between 40 and 50 friends and family get started on the system. So should have just told them straight away, but there we go. We all learn. Went to a really cool event in March. So Isagenix hold these amazing events, which are just all about celebrating people's success and all about personal development. So we're going to one next week in Manchester with David Wood, which Polly's coming to as well, which is meant to be amazing. So all about working on yourself, which I think anyone in any walk of life should kind of help, do a bit for themselves, whether it be with Isagenix or not. Self-development's incredible. So I just ask you, if you could change anything about yourself in the next 90 days, that could be physically, that could be financially, that could be emotionally, what would it be? And just have a think about that as we go through the presentation, because pretty much anything is possible with Isagenix. And I think sometimes us British people are quite reserved and we kind of get told not to have big dreams or anything and just kind of do what everyone else does. But actually there is another option out there, so worth thinking about. And already if you're listening to this call, you're on this call, you're already open enough to even look into it. So massive well done to you, because there are other options out there. We don't all need to be stuck in traffic every morning, working 9 till 5, feeling rubbish about ourselves, feeling like we're constantly tired. There is a solution. So food has changed. Quickly go over this one. Food that our grandparents were eating was had a lot more goodness in it. Nowadays, everything's got pesticides on it. Everything's stored. We're not getting the same goodness, which is why supplements such as Isagenix are so powerful for our bodies, because we're not getting that sort of nutrients on a day-to-day level. Weight loss disclaimer. Of course, everyone's weight loss is different depending on their body type. It's just something that we need to include to make sure you don't compare yourself directly to anyone that we show within this presentation. So products wise, We've got a massive range of products that work together all as one big system. So obviously the isolene shakes, which come in dairy or plant-based, are kind of the main staple item. So they're really thick and creamy, very filling. You can make them as a smoothie bowl with toppings. We've got a WhatsApp group and everyone's sending their pictures, getting really creative with the shakes, which is amazing. And if you're doing weight loss, you would be replacing 2 meals with these smoothies. So really high in good quality protein, which is what keeps you really full and helps build that nice lean muscle. They've got fiber in them. They taste amazing. Yeah, they're our best product and everyone loves them. We've also then got a vitamin drink. So we've got Nourish for Life, which is part of the intermittent fasting section that you do within the system, which I'll talk a bit more about in a minute. It's a blend of botanicals that basically helps your body work to the absolute best possible level. So the way I describe it is like when you got an iPhone, when you get your iPhone brand new, it like works super quick. It's really speedy. It's amazing. 2 or 3 months down the line or a year down the line, it starts to slow down, doesn't it? You have to keep kind of resetting it and doing all that sort of thing. That's what happens to your body. So when you're constantly eating red meat and processed food, your body's having to work really, really hard, which slows it down. By cleansing and doing intermittent fasting and using this Nourish for Life drink, you're helping your body reboot and work at the best possible level. Ionic Supreme, call it the mama juice, amazing for your energy. It's got adaptogens in it, so it works with your body. If you're feeling stressed and anxious, it's going to help chill you out. But if you're feeling low and tired, it's going to help bring you up. So it's a really, really clever product, that one. And then the e-shots, everyone loves these, little natural caffeine boosts made from green tea. Honestly, once you have one of those, you'll be forgetting your Starbucks coffee, because these give you the hit that you need, but they're slow releasing. Taste really nice, straight from the fridge. I have them before I train, or if I'm going to do a long car journey. Absolutely ideal for that sort of thing. So the way the system's created is that it's not a short-term fix. Yes, you can get really good weight loss results over the short term if that's your aim and your goal. But the whole point is you start off trying to get the results you want, and then you go into your maintenance phase, which is where you sustain those results, which is why so many people have been using these products for years and years and years and kept those consistent results. So you've also got amazing snacks. You can actually eat chocolate on this system, which is nuts. So these little Ice Delight chocolates, they've got green tea in them as well, so they're like healthy chocolates. Nice for the cup of tea. You've got the isolene bars, which are brilliant. They are a full meal replacement, but you can also maybe have half as a snack in the morning and half as a snack at night, or maybe just after you train or just before you train. The little snacks, they are kind of like mini versions of the shakes. So you have those on fasting days, just help you keep your blood sugar levels and your protein levels at the right kind of point, so that you don't get any muscle wastage, and if anything, you actually increase that growth hormone, increase those muscles. But I will say, when you see them, do not swallow them. You have to chew them. I actually had someone thinking that you had to swallow. I know Kia's laughing because you can't even imagine. Someone thought they had to actually swallow the snacks, and they're like that big. They're like massive. I hope you haven't tried that, Dave. And then we've got the little crisps as well. They come in chocolate. They don't come in chocolate. They come in cheese or sweet chili. And they taste really good. So you've got a dairy-free option in those as well. So a shake day, yeah, if you're wanting to do weight loss, then definitely replacing 2 smoothies, having 2 smoothies instead of breakfast and lunch, and then normal balanced meal for your evening. And then a cleanse day. So this is what I was talking about with the intermittent fasting. So if you type in Google intermittent fasting, you'll find loads of information on it. It's becoming really, really trendy, but it's been around for years and years and years. So that's kind of what our intermittent fasting looks like. So it's not just on water, or you're not completely fasting yourself for a day. It's supported. So you're getting everything you need. Your body is being supported to work at the best possible level. So you still get those benefits from intermittent fasting, such as, improved clarity, You're going to help break down the visceral fat, which is the real tough fat, which is around your like tummy and your organs. There's so much research into the benefits of intermittent fasting. The list is literally endless. But what I love about it is that it resets your cravings. So I used to be a big chocolate person on the evening, like dairy milk, big bar of dairy milk would just be gone, like before I started this system. And after introducing an intermittent fasting day or a cleanse day once a week, I actually just find I don't fancy it because my body's just kind of at a good level. So massively resetting your cravings, which is a big one, because then when you don't feel like it, it's different you saying I'm not going to have chocolate, because then you're restricting yourself and actually you might find your body wants it more. But when your body tells you it on its own, it makes life so much easier to kind of stay on track. So transformations are for everyone. So you'll have a look at these transformations. There's so many different types of, body types, but also, ages, genders. Everyone kind of starts it for a different reason, and that reason often changes for the longer time that you're using the system. So I just wanted to introduce Polly. So Polly is part of my team. She's based in Northampton. And Polly, before I kind of say everything that you want to say, why don't you just kind of explain your journey as to why you started Isagenix and how you've been getting on?
So I started now, gotta be years ago, and I'd overheard a conversation about Isagenix. I didn't have a clue what it was, and I just asked what it was, and then got introduced to Georgia, and literally went straight in. Really, what got me was the nourish, because I was just finished university, but while at university I was constantly exhausted. I'd have to get up in the morning, walk the dog, and then I'd be back to bed again, and I wouldn't know why. I'd had blood test after blood test to see if I was anemic or anything, and it all come back normal. And then I thought, do you know what, I'm going to give it a go. At that point, I'd gone and brought everything. I'd had fat binder tablets in my drawer. I'd tried every shape products out there, and I thought I need to give this a go because I've seen all the transformations. And then within a few days of being on the system, I'd gone back to not napping. I was able to go to the gym. I had so much more energy, and that was a massive thing for me, was the energy part, because I did want to lose a bit of weight, but I didn't need to lose loads. But the energy for me was a massive part, and I just absolutely love it. And to be able to share it with everyone is a massive thing, because everyone who I'm friends with knows that how I would just be exhausted all the time, and to now be able to go and do, say, 2 sessions a day at the gym is just, I absolutely love it. So it is, like you see, I have had a little bit of a transformation, but like I said, it is a lot more energy.
No, I think your transformation is amazing.
I absolutely love it.
And also, like, for me, seeing the difference in Polly's seeing the difference in Polly's confidence, and like when we first used to chat, I used to always leave her voice notes and she'd always just text reply. And now, like, you leave me these amazing voice notes. Like, you honestly, like, the confidence in Polly. She's come to an event with me, and she's coming to Manchester next week. Like, Polly's completely got the vision as well. She's seen the results physically, but also she's got the vision of the lifestyle that she wants to create with Isagenix. So I'm so proud of her. Like, she's done amazing. So massive well done. And we're both going to keep working together to help start building your team as well. Right, okay, so a couple more results. Yeah, 100%. A couple more results. So we've got Catherine here. She was the UK IsaBody Challenge winner. So we do a 16-week challenge with Isagenix called the IsaBody. And it's just a great way to, you basically upload your photos at the beginning, upload your photos at the end with a bit of writing about how you've got on, and you get £150 worth of products. But also it's just great for your accountability and to really feel a part of something. And 16 weeks is a really good time frame to get kind of really good results that you can stick to. So I'll whiz through some of these. Lara, a close friend of mine, with 0 exercise, she got these 2 results. She's a really busy nurse. She's now managed to go part-time as a nurse because she's starting to earn a really good income doing Isagenix and sharing, which is amazing. Also, guys, results is not just about weight loss, it's about building muscle as well. So this is Sam. Obviously, his results are amazing, and he's done incredibly well with the business. This is Claire. She lost over 4.5 stone, and she literally looks like she's lost about 40 years off her. So she's done amazing. Claire's also a nurse. So yeah, like you can just see the results are there. Like, and these are real people within our team that are getting results like this. So it's Ice the Body Challenge as well. Okay, so I'm so excited to also have the lovely Kiah on the call as well. Now, if you've got Instagram, literally type in at Body by Kiah, spelled Kiah. And honestly, you'll be blown away by this girl's content. Like, I absolutely love it. I'm obsessed with your Instagram. Tell us a bit about, obviously, we've got one of your transformations here, but tell us a bit more about the opportunity that Isagenix has given you and enabled you to live this dream lifestyle for someone your age.
Sure. Hey guys, I'm Kiah. I'm in New Zealand at the moment, so it's literally 7 a.m. in the morning. So excuse me, I've got a bit of a morning brain. But yeah, basically I initially did get started for the products as most people do. I had no idea about the opportunity. I didn't even get told about it to begin with. And yeah, I just basically started to lose a bit of weight because I'd gained 20 kgs while I was traveling. I traveled for a year and I came back and I was just super unhappy with myself and couldn't fit any of my clothes. So I jumped on the system. I already knew a little bit about it. And then, yeah, I ended up obviously losing the weight that I wanted to lose. And at the time I was only 18. So for any young people watching this video, honestly, don't worry, you can do it as well, because I was literally 18. I had just finished high school and I didn't have enough money to afford the products because I was only working a part-time job as well on minimum wage. And that's when I reached out to a couple of people who had helped me get started, and I basically just told them that I love the system, I'm seeing amazing results, but I can't afford the products. Like, it's not going to be affordable for me at all. If anything, I'm going to have to spend all my money on the products, which I was happy to do, but you know, it's not really maintainable if you can't really afford it. So that's when I was told about the opportunity, and I was really introduced to, I don't know, the whole community. I know Georgia talked about the events and stuff. Honestly, I went to an event and that's where I kind of caught the vision. I learned more about the opportunity, more about making money through the company. And for the following 2 years, I was studying marine biology full-time, and I was making enough money to pay for my products. So that was amazing. Being a student and eating for free was crazy. And then the last year I was studying, so last year, 2018 now, we were full-time studying. Like, it was crazy. It was hectic. I don't know if anyone watching this is a student, but student lifestyle, basically you're just going out partying all the time, studying like constantly, and you have no time to be healthy, go to the gym, you don't have no money. Like, it's honestly crazy. So for me, having the system was so amazing that I could stay on track with my goals and hit my health goals and be healthy while still being able to go out and enjoy myself with friends and be able to not, I don't know, I could go out and be like, yeah, let's go get burgers or let's go out for drinks, and I didn't have to feel bad about it. So that the balance was amazing. And also in my last year of study, I really caught the vision of the company, and I really kind of thought to myself that there are so many other people out there wanting an opportunity like this, or wanting to make an extra $50 a week, or wanting to get healthy, wanting to get have a weight loss transformation. So that's when I started kind of really looking at it more as a business opportunity, and I started sharing it more and started kind of growing my own team, and I ended up making a full-time income here in New Zealand while being a full-time student. So not having to go out on my weekends and like spend both my weekends, like Saturday, Sunday, working, and I could go out and enjoy that with my boyfriend or my friends, was just so cool. So yeah, now I'm doing it basically full-time. I do have a little job to keep me, I don't know, sane. I love having people interaction, so I like going out and meeting new people. So having a part-time job just in customer service is really nice for me, but Isagenix is my full-time income at the moment. So yeah, it's kind of my job. I feel like, I want to share it with as many people as I can, because I know how crazy this opportunity is. And even if you're just on this call for the products, definitely take a look into the opportunity, because even just getting your products paid for is amazing. Or you might not want to get your products paid for, but someone you know will probably want that. So yeah.
Amazing. Thank you so much for sharing. Yeah, like it's the opportunity within this company. Like I'm still learning more and more about it, but the reason I wanted to do the income side, and your reason will be different to my reason, and that's what's amazing. Like everyone will have their own reason, and if your why is strong enough and your reason is strong enough, then you will succeed in this business. Like there's literally no way you can fail. So my reason is that I want to spend as much time as possible with my 18-month-old little girl and my partner, and having a full-time job or even a part-time job isn't really that doable when I've got a young baby and I don't live near family or anything. She'd have to go to nursery, and you know, I'm not quite just not ready for that yet. I'm not ready for her, to let her go from the nest. So yeah, for me it's about getting some independence back. We're getting married next year, putting some serious money towards that wedding. So yeah, have a little think about what your reason is, what you want for your life. Do you want to travel more? You know, the great thing about network marketing is that you can do it from anywhere at all. You do it online from your phone. So, you know, you might not want to go hard like I am, or Polly or Kiah, but you might just want to share with a couple of people, and that's absolutely fine. As soon as you shared with 2 people, then you can start getting paid. So I think everyone knows 2 people that might want to get healthy. So that's what the you share, they share, repeat is. So it's about you having the products in your body, having really good results, feeling good, and just telling people about it. So you share with people, and then they share with people, and then that just keeps repeating and repeating and repeating and repeating. And then that is what the residual income is. You get paid on every single referral, on every single order that anyone that you introduced, who then introduces someone who introduces someone who introduces someone to infinity, for the rest of your life. And then you can even put it in your will and give it to your son or daughter. Like that is mad, you know, on something that you like. And it's something that we do every day anyway. If you go watch a series on Netflix, you'll probably tell people about it. If you go to a good cafe, you might put a picture of it on your Instagram, but that cafe or Netflix doesn't pay you for doing that, but Isagenix does. So if you love Isagenix, if you love the products, if you've seen really good results, just tell people about it in whatever way suits you. It might be on social media, it might just be starting the conversation up in person, because if that person that you shared with does get started, even if they don't get started straight away, they might take a couple of months, but when it's the right time for them and they get started, you will get paid, and you will get paid every single time they share and every single time they order their products for the rest of your life, which is mad. So this is kind of like the basics. So you share with 2 people. The left person might be your mum and the right person might be your dad, and they share with 2 people. Straight away, you've moved up 2 ranks within the company. So you can earn up to 570 quid, which will go way over paying for your products. Probably pay for your products for the next 3 or 4 months, or pay for a holiday. I don't know, taking your son somewhere. You know, there's so much opportunity. And then this is kind of a bit of an outlay of the commission. And yeah, so you get £110 at the moment for becoming a consultant, so sharing with 2 people, and then £74 for every consultant you create after that. So if you just look at the total added up without going into too much depth with the numbers, £803 just from basically 2 people sharing with 2 people. Okay, it's not difficult when you love the system as much as we do. So yeah, the best thing that I always ask people is have a think about your budget. So some people might think, oh, I don't want to spend that much money. Okay, well, let's have a look what you're spending at the moment, because this is not meant to be on top of what you're already spending. This is meant to be instead of. So let's work out, okay, what are you spending on your breakfast? What are you spending on your lunch? What are you spending on dinner and snacks and coffee and alcohol and vitamins and everything like that? And then let's work out a budget that works for you, okay? And then let's find a system that works for you. So we've got 3 main systems. If you're looking for weight loss results, I'd always recommend the better pack, which is the premium pack. And for this week only, which ends today, there's a £22.80 discount because the membership is free this week, which is amazing. So you got until like midnight tonight to order if you did want to take up on that offer. But that better pack is fantastic. You've got the blender, you've got all your snacks, you've got your drinks, you've got your smoothies, you've got literally everything in there. You get a 30-day money back guarantee. So literally there's no risk. You're either going to give the products a go and absolutely love them and get amazing results, or get your money back. So either way, it's a win-win. The best pack I would always recommend for anyone that's wanting to really go for the business, because if you're really wanting to go for the income side, the best pack, the ultimate, is the one where you get every single product in the system. So that way you can really, truly and honestly speak to your customers because you've tried every single product. So in there you get the Amped Hydrate. They're amazing. They're like little sachets, which are perfect for like during a workout. Yeah, exactly. Everyone that tries them loves them. They're also amazing for hangovers as well because they're full of electrolytes. So they literally like replace all your minerals. And you get the crisps, the Whey Thins and the Harvest Thins, which I know Polly is obsessed with. They are really, really nice. So those are the three main packs that anyone can get started on. And then after that, you just top up on the packs that you need, on the products that you need to keep those results going. But also, of course, you get coaching, you get added into part of a community. We do weekly calls like this where you can, tell us how you're getting on. And it's a real community, which is the bit that I love. You also get a free multi-million-pound app that anyone can download and use. You can manage all your orders. That's also where you can run your business as well. So unlike a normal if you were going to go and set up your own business, trying to make a website and try and do this, trying to do that, Isagenix take care of all of that for you. So even if you're just starting out small and just sharing with one or two people, you never know. In a couple of years' time, it might be the right time for you to really, take this up a notch and have it as a good side income. Then you've got access to all these amazing technologies which you can use at your disposal. And of course, you've got the events as well. So yeah, that's the presentation. Thank you so much for watching. And if you've got any questions off the back of what we've talked about tonight, then send any of us guys a message. We'd love to hear from you and get some feedback as well. But yeah, next week we've got a fantastic event in Manchester. There's still tickets available. So if there's anyone that's watching that's thinking, oh, okay, Manchester's not too far from me, or actually I really want to know a bit more about this, that is the event to go to. That is literally the event of the year. It's Friday, Saturday, Sunday, in an amazing hotel. It's going to be incredible. As a world-renowned self-development trainer, David Wood. It's going to be absolutely incredible. So thank you, everyone that shared as well. And I hope you have a good Sunday. And thank you so much for tuning in and watching. And I never know how to end this thing.
Thanks, Georgia.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye.